At the edge of a sun-scorched desert, in a quiet little village, lived a young woman named Hannah. Her home was simple, her belongings few, a clay lamp, a weathered shawl, and a heart steadfast in peace. Each night, as the stars unfolded over the sand, Hannah knelt by her window and whispered her prayers to Yeshua, her Savior and Redeemer. Her voice was soft, yet every word rose heavenward like the fragrance of incense. Unseen by her gentle eyes, a fallen angel wandered nearby. Once a radiant angel of light, now a being cloaked in sorrow and pride. Since his fall, he had roamed the earth, seeking warmth in the shadows, never finding rest. But that night, her prayer pierced through the darkness surrounding him. There was something in her voice, purity, devotion, and love, that stirred what little light still lingered in his broken heart. Night after night he returned, drawn by her faith. Why does she pray to a God she cannot see? He murmured to the wind. Why love a heaven that gives her so little? Curiosity turned to longing, and longing became something far deeper. Against the remnants of his own pride, the fallen angel felt something he was never meant to feel again. Love. One evening, unable to resist, he appeared before her. As Hannah prayed, her lamp flickered and the air grew cold. A shadow moved across the room, and from it came a voice, velvet and sorrowful. Hannah, he whispered, why kneel in poverty when I could make you a queen? Why serve a God who leaves you hungry when I could fill your home with treasures beyond measure? Before her eyes, gold bloomed across the floor, glimmering coins, jewels that sparkled like stars. Hannah's hands trembled, but her heart remained still. She looked at the gold, then at the fallen angel cloaked in darkness, and said softly, You offer me what time will turn to dust. But Yeshua offers me life everlasting. I will not trade his light for your shadow. At her words, the gold began to decay, turning into black ash that scattered like smoke. The fallen one's eyes burned crimson. You would refuse me? I could give you the world, he thundered. But Hannah bowed her head and prayed, her voice unshaken. Yeshua, my Lord and my refuge, guard me from the deceiver. At the sound of his name, light burst through the room, radiant and pure. The fallen angel cried out and vanished like a storm broken by dawn. When silence returned, Hannah knelt again, her heart at peace. Days passed, and the villagers began to notice something new about her. Her face seemed to glow with quiet joy. Her words carried calm like a morning breeze. When they asked her how she could live with so little and yet seem so rich, she smiled and said, I once was offered gold, but I chose Yeshua instead. Now my soul holds treasures no thief can steal. The moral of this story is, even the shadows may glitter like gold, but true light comes only from Yeshua. Those who walk in faith may be tempted, but the love of God outshines every false promise.